My name is Hemant Agarwal. I am the moderator for this webinar, and I welcome all the participants. Joining with me today is our speaker, Advocate Ramesh Babu Silvera, and he is an expert in consumer court matters and cooperative court matters, amongst other matters as well. So before we start, I wish to explain to you. Okay. Now, first we are taking in what is called as a consumer court consumer matter. As you can see in the screen, Consumer Protection Act provides for additional remedy which can be used simultaneously with other applicable laws. Other applicable laws का मतलब हो गया, अगर आपके पास में रजिस्ट्रार के पास में कोऑपरेटिव रजिस्ट्रार के पास में अगर कोई मैटर है तो वही मैटर आप कंज्यूमर कोर्ट में भी फाइल कर सकते हैं. कंज्यूमर प्रोटेक्शन एक्ट में हाउसिंग सोसाइटी इज डिफाइंड एज ए सर्विस प्रोवाइडर. सर्विस प्रोवाइडर का मतलब ये है कि सेक्शन 2 to subsection 16 of the MCS Act says that the society is formed for two purposes: providing common amenities and services. So this is also correlated to the Consumer Protection Act, wherein it is clearly defined over there that housing society is a service provider and liable for deficiencies and negligence, harassments and illegal trade practices. इसकी परिभाषा, इसका एक्सप्लेनेशन साहब हमें अभी थोड़ी देर में देंगे. सोसाइटी का जो मेंबर है, कंज्यूमर है, उसको कंज्यूमर में डिफाइन किया हुआ है. सो सोसाइटी member is defined as a consumer and he is entitled to claim compensation and damages for any physical and mental trauma caused by the actions of the society managing committee. एक एग्जाम्पल के तौर पे common complaints which are already and positively decided by consumer court. सोसाइटी में नॉन ऑक्यूपेंसी चार्जेस लगता है जो सर्विस चार्जेस के ऊपर 10% है. कई बार सोसाइटीज फ्लैट ले लेती है कि अगर 200 रुपए नॉन ऑक्यूपेंसी चार्जेस लगना है तो सोसाइटी बोलती नहीं, हम 500 रुपए लगाएंगे फ्लैट, 2000 लगाएंगे. या वो ये बोलते हैं कई बार कि हम शिफ्टिंग चार्जेस लेंगे या लिफ्ट यूसेज चार्जेस लेंगे वगैरह वगैरह. सो ऑल दोस थिंग्स आर इलीगल. That is not permitted by the law. सेकेंड, या आपने सोसाइटी को कोई रिक्विजिशन डाला कि हमें फला फला डॉक्यूमेंट दे दो और वो नहीं देते हैं, या आपको शेयर सर्टिफिकेट इश्यू नहीं करते हैं, तो ये भी डेफिशिएंसी में आ जाता है. कोई ऐसा चार्जेस लेवी करना जो बायलॉज में नहीं है, जैसे उदाहरण के तौर पे बायलॉ 66 वगैरह में 65, 66 में लिखा हुआ है कि कौन सा हेड में आप चार्जेस ले सकते हो. उसके अलावा और कोई चार्जेस लेता है अगर सोसाइटी, तो वो नेग्लिजेंस और डेफिशिएंसी में आ जाता है, इलीगल ट्रेड प्रैक्टिस में आ जाता है. देन सोसाइटी में स्पेस होने के बावजूद भी मेंबर को व्हीकल पार्किंग नहीं दिया जाता है. हैरास किया जाता है कि सोसाइटी के बाहर खड़ा रखो, आपने परचेज नहीं किया हुआ है वगैरह वगैरह. कई बार टेरेस फ्लैट्स, आपका फ्लैट मानो टेरेस के नीचे है, तो उसमें आप अगर लीकेज हो रहा है तो उस लीकेज को दुरुस्त करने का काम सोसाइटी का है. सारे मेंबरों से पैसे जमा करके सोसाइटी को टेरेस को दुरुस्त करना चाहिए, रिपेयर करना चाहिए. और अगर वो नहीं करती है सोसाइटी, तो देन ऑल्सो यू बीइंग द कंज्यूमर, दैट इज द सोसाइटी मेंबर बीइंग द कंज्यूमर and the society being the service provider becomes liable for it. एक और इश्यू है ट्रांसफर ऑफ मेंबरशिप का. इन केस ऑफ सेल में है या गिफ्ट से आया हुआ है या प्रोविजनल मेंबर का मतलब नॉमिनी मेंबर से आया हुआ है, सोसाइटी किसी कारणवश नहीं ट्रांसफर करती है या एक्स्ट्रा पैसे मांगती है वगैरह वगैरह, तो उस समय भी उसे डेफिशिएंसी वगैरह का क्लासिफिकेशन दिया जा सकता है। आपने सोसाइटी को नॉमिनेशन फॉर्म दिया हुआ है, सोसाइटी ने रिफ्यूज कर दिया उस नॉमिनेशन फॉर्म को रिकॉर्ड करने में, या एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरीली इनऑर्डिनेटली ज़्यादा वक्त लग रहा है, या तो आपको हैरान परेशान करने के लिए जानबूझ के नॉमिनेशन फॉर्म रिकॉर्ड नहीं करती है कई बार सोसाइटियाँ, तो उस सूरत में भी आप कंज्यूमर कोर्ट में आप जा सकते हैं। कई बार प्राइमरी मेंबर जो है वो एसोसिएट मेंबरशिप का फॉर्म भरना चाहता है, उसे एक्सेप्ट करने में या ग्रांट करने में एसोसिएट मेंबरशिप उसके भी तकलीफ करते हैं लोग, तो कई सोसाइटियाँ, तो दैट आल्सो कॉन्स्टिट्यूट्स डेफिशिएंसी एंड नेग्लिजेंस। कंज्यूमर कोर्ट में आप सोसाइटी का प्लॉट ऑफ लैंड जो है उसके लिए भी आप कंज्यूमर कोर्ट में आप फाइल कर सकते हो। सरकार ने कंज्यूमर कमीशन का गठन किया हुआ है, जो ऑनलाइन भी आप एप्लीकेशन फाइल कर सकते हो। ये उसका आईडी है जो अभी मैं आपको भी बता रहा हूँ ये। और सरकार ने एक टोल फ्री नंबर भी दिया हुआ है जो आप यूज कर सकते हो, और वहां पर भी आपको काफी कुछ गाइडेंस वगैरह मिल सकता है। So these are something which is a common thing. Now I am welcoming our today's speaker, Advocate Ramesh Babu Silveria, who is a practicing lawyer specializing in consumer and cooperative matters. Advocate Ramesh Prabhu has a rich experience of 5 years and he was a member, मतलब judge in consumer courts also. उनको 5 साल का तजुर्बा है इस चीज का। 5 साल का तजुर्बा बहुत बड़ा होता है, कई हजारों मैटर पे उन्होंने जजमेंट्स वगैरह दिए हुए। ही इज ऑल्सो ए गवर्नमेंट इम्पैनल्ड आर्बिट्रेटर फॉर मल्टी स्टेट कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटीज। टुडे ही विल बी स्पीकिंग ऑन द सब्जेक्ट मैटर इज effectively using consumer protection laws for grievances against cooperative societies. On behalf of all the webinar participants, we welcome you, Advocate Ramesh Prabhu Silveria, to share your knowledge and experiences. Yes. Please proceed. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for arranging such a big meet on a digital media. And this is the first time which I am giving a lecture to you people. I hope that you can adjust with my language, and I will try to give solutions whatever you are having with all your queries. And in the beginning, the first 15 minutes I'll be talking in respect of the CP Act, that is the Consumer Protection Act of 1986, and newly amended act, that is the Consumer Protection Act 2019. And another 15 minutes I will talk in respect of how the member becomes the consumer to file a consumer complaint before the consumer commissions, and how the society is a consumer in some cases to file the complaint against the builders or developers. So, and being a purchaser of flat, how you can file a complaint against the builder. That 3 things I will be sharing with you. The third 15 minutes I will be talking to you on the how to file the complaint before the honorable commissions, and what are the stages, how they give the judgments, and after giving the judgments, if the opposite party, if they do not comply with the orders, so what the necessary steps is taken to comply the orders. And last 15 minutes, as usual, we will take it a question answers. So let us start with the Consumer Protection Act. So I'll tell you why the Consumer Protection Act enacted in 1986, because prior to that 1986, there was no law for any of the purchase of goods, that I mean to say the consumer items. Only we used to depend upon the goods, sales of goods acts. Only that is the only law where we can rely upon. In 1986, government has enacted this act for the safeguarding the interest of the consumer or protecting the interest of the consumer against the deficiency in service and unfair trade practice rendered by the opposite parties. Opposite parties means the service providers. You can say sellers. So in 1986, the Consumer Protection Act was very small. That was hardly, there are 31 sections were there. In 1986, the consumer is to buy personally, going to the shop, going to the showroom, or like that. But when days are coming, day by day, now the people are doing the shoppings, tradings by way of digital media, online purchase, or different sites are available like Amazon, Flipkart, different sites. So government of India has thought to include some modifications, just like digital purchases media, what we can say the e-commerce, the cheating with the people by using the fraudulent way on the nets and all. So that's why in 2019, I will give you the details in detail. Now, the Consumer Protection Act is established for the better protection of the consumers to safeguard the right, interest, and of the consumers in respect of quality, potency, purity, standard, the price of goods, and to protect the consumers against the unfair trade practices and deficiency in services from the other part. Other part means the seller. So now, this Consumer Protection Act, there are the three-tier system is there. That first is a district, second is a state, and third is a national. So what happens is there are three-tier system means there are there are three levels. The first level district commission, where the all the districts have one court. In fact, in Mumbai, we got two courts in the city and two courts in the suburban, since we are having a lot of populations. But otherwise, in Maharashtra, every district has a one consumer court. Previously, it was known as the forum. Now, in 2019 Act, that has been changed to the commission. So I will tell you, see, first of all, that if you are a consumer, if you want to take any relief from commissions, that means courts, so there are different pecuniary jurisdiction has been given, specified in the act. In the district level, previously it was there from 1 rupee to 20 lakhs. That was a pecuniary jurisdiction. Now in 2019, it has been increased to 1 rupee to 1 crore. And in the state level, it was 20 crores, 20 lakhs up to 1 crore. Now it has been increased to 1 crore to 10 crores. And in the National Commission, which is in Delhi, previously the pecuniary jurisdiction was 1 crore and above. Now it is a 10 crores and above. So here in the district commission, if you get the order, if you are not aggrieved with the order, any party, the consumer or maybe opposite party, they're agreed with the this thing, so they can approach to the state commission. Thereafter, they can file an appeal, approach to the national commission. After the national commission, the final authority is the Supreme Court. Normally, some people ask, since after the district commission, can we file in the High Court? No. The three-tier system is the district commission, then state commission, then national commission, then finally it goes to the Supreme Court. So, after filing a complaint before the state or before the district or state or national commission, the national commission adjudicate the case. They give a notice to the opposite parties and they give a judgment. Here in consumer court, while giving the judgment, they have got a right. Even the consumer can claim for the relief as a mental harassment, physical harassments, this financial losses, and plus cost of the suit, whatever. So this is the only code which is we call it as a quasi judicial code, and speedily we are disposing of the cases. Even the Consumer Protection Act also, it is there. It is clearly mentioned that after filing the complaint, the forum or district commission or state commission, they should dispose of these complaints within 90 days from the date of filing. So now we'll come to see what are the difference between the 1986 and 2019. In 2019, it is included that online purchase, digital way of purchase, branding, e-commerce, everything is involved in the 2019. As of that, we are living in a 21st century. So maximum people now dependent upon the internet, social medias, and everything. And a lot of other parties, opposite parties, there are the service providers. We say they cheat the consumers. So that's why this portion has been taken in 2019 for this purpose. And secondly, one more one more portion is added in 2019, that is a Central Consumer Protection Authority. This is a newly concept which is added in 2019, that in short we call it as a CCPA. The full form is Central Consumer Protection Authority. So what they do, so the under chapter 3, section 10 to 27, the Central Consumer Protection Act, for the for convenient this thing we will call it as a CCPA. This is a regulatory authority which is having an investigation wing and to make an inquiry in respect of violation of the rights of the consumers, and which is a deficiency and unfair trade practice rendered to the class of people, that we call it as in legal language the world at large. Suppose if anybody is giving any advertisement, wrongly advertisements, and that matter can be taken up to the CCPA. And what they do, they appoint a grievance officers, and they have to dispose of this complaint within 30 days of the complaint, as per the new act. And they have a right. They have. I will as per the act. It is an independent action body, and sometimes they can take the action suo motu, mean on its own, and they can recall the product for the checking, and they can order the service provider to return the price of goods. And secondly, they have got a major role, that is, if any of the service provider is cheating or doing something mischief things by giving a deficiency services to the consumers, even they have a right to cancel the license also under this new act. And the most important thing is that they can sentence imprisonment up to 5 years, and also with a penalty of 50 lakhs rupees. So this is the great achievement that in the new act that government has amended this thing. And secondly, now who will be the grievance officer in this respect? So in each district, there will be a one director general or the district collector to conduct the inquiry and investigation under the section 10 of the new act, to regulate the matters relating to the violation of rights of the consumers in respect of unfair trade practice and false or misleading advertisement against the interest of the public, consumers, to promote, to protect, and to enforce the rights of the consumers as a class. The said authority has a power to make an inquiry on suo motu, that which I have already told you, and they can investigate by passing an order under section 21, including the direction of penalties and imprisonment, that which I told you, 5 lakhs and 50 lakhs, that is as per the section 89. And here the e-commerce fraud is also governed by the information and technology law also, that also they are taken in a consideration. And second important portion is added in a new act, that is a mediation clause. In 1986 act, there was only 31 sections were there. There is a no mediations, like we go it for the arbitration and all. No? So here we have one chapter which is called the alternate disputes resolution mechanism, that is given in chapter 4 of section 74 to 81. The mediation means what, you know? It is an alternate disputes resolution mechanism that provides to adjudicate the disputes of the consumer and to settle the matter between the consumer and the opposite parties. So here, the mediation means when you file a complaint before any of the commissions. So when you go for the first thing is that when you file a complaint, the officer, first of all, they check it whether everything is okay in order or not. And secondly, the file, the complaint which goes on before the dais as a first hearing. When it comes on the dais, the three members, one is president, one male member, and one female member. Three of them are sitting. It is a divisional bench, and there the complaint is taken up, and the advocate or the complainant or complainant himself can argue the matter to admit the case. So that time, the bench can direct them. They may not force, but they can give an option. Suppose if you want to go for the mediations between the parties, so they'll allow and they send that file to mediator to adjudicate the matter. And after adjudicating the matter by the mediator, he gives his report by way of order to the bench. And if it is if the both people and if both the parties are agreed to that order, then that case may be dismissed, or the consumer commission can continue with the hearing the matter with the CPC procedures, that is filing the written statements, evidences, and whatever proofs are there, like that. So these are the first session. What exactly is incorporated in 2019 and what was there in 2086. So 2019, I think it is more than 131 sections are there approximately. I think more than 100 sections are there. So now we will come to the main point today. Mr. Hemant Agrawal ji told me that how the consumer commissions is related with the consumer commissions are related to the housing sectors. That is, if we have any disputes or any issues with the housing related matters, can we approach to the consumer courts? Yes. As we in the beginning, Mr. Hemant Agrawal ji already mentioned that the consumer has to be defined under a consumer in the act. So in housing sectors, the members are the consumers of the housing cooperative societies. And housing cooperative societies, very well, it is proved they are the service provider, because we are paying a monthly maintenance to the housing sectors, cooperative societies. That's why we are very well 100% we are the consumers of that society. So now the definition of consumer is given in 21D of 1986 Act, and in the new Act, that is a 2 in bracket 7, that who are the consumers. To go to the consumers, to go to the consumer forum, consumer commission for getting any relief, you need to be proved that you are a consumer of the opposite party. Okay. So in that way, now we have a 3 steps in respect of the flats and consumer sectors. 3 steps I have taken. I have divided into 3 sectors. The first sector is that when a person purchases the flat, that means he books the flat with the developer or the builders. That time he is a consumer and builder is a opposite party, that service provider that we can say. Sometimes what happened, the purchasers purchase the flat and he pays some earnest money or deposit money to the builder or developer who is a service provider. And sometimes some builders, what happens, they take the more than 20%. As per the rule is that if you receive up to 20% or more than 20%, you need to register the agreement for sale document before the sub-registrar of local area. Sometimes builders take the money and he doesn't do the agreement. That time also you can approach to the consumer commissions or get it registered the document by the opposite party. And second thing, next step is coming, when you book the flat, when you pay the full money, or in the meantime, suppose you have paid 80% of money, it doesn't start the construction work. That time also you can approach the consumer court. They can give you the relief. And sometimes 80%, 90% if builder takes the money, in that case, you can very well ask for the possession of the flat or to reimburse the money whatever paid by the consumer, along with the whatever rate of interest that will be decided accordingly. And third thing is that sometimes the builder sells the flat, he gives the possession, but he delays the forming the cooperative housing society. That time also member can approach, or single member can approach to the commission, respected commission, as per the pecuniary jurisdiction. You can approach to the commission to direct the builder or opposite party to get the cooperative society registered. And after cooperative registration, as per we know that in bylaws also, after registration, after giving the possession, as per the bylaws also, within 1 year, the builder has to form a cooperative housing society. And after forming a cooperative housing society, within 4 months, the builder has to hand over the proper title deeds by way of the conveyance, or he has to execute the conveyance in favor of the cooperative housing society. So if he doesn't do, that time also you can approach the consumer court. And sometimes what happens, the builder takes the part occupation. Say around, suppose he is constructing the 10 floors and he takes the 5 floors occupation, part occupation we call it, and he gives the possessions, and he doesn't take the occupation of full building, that is we call a complete occupation certificate. To obtaining the certificate, to direct the builder to get the certificate from the local authority, for that also you can approach the consumer court along with the compensation for the harassments and all. That way you can do it. This is the before formation of the society. So after the formation of the society, what happens? This is I'm telling you, this is in between the member and the society. Disputes between the member and the society. As I earlier told you, the member is a consumer because he is paying a monthly maintenance to the cooperative housing society every month. So he deemed to be a consumer. Suppose what cases will be filing, what cases are normally we find between the members and the society, that our main thing is the leakages in the flat, leakages from the terrace. So in that case, there are the issues are there. If leakages from the outside and leakages is from the what do you call, from the terrace, and if the leakages are found which is at the fault of the flat holders, so that has to be proved. Suppose if a first floor flat is getting a leakages from the second floor flat, in that case the second floor flat is liable to rectify the leakages. Okay, so that if the leakages are from the outside of the structure, if the leakages are from the terrace, then in that case the society has to rectify the leakages. That means you can file a consumer complaint against the society, and the consumer commission directs the society to get the work done. So that way you can do. And second thing, sometimes what happens ki, suppose in a society there are so many parkings are there, but some people are parking using a two parkings or three parkings or four parkings. If it is available, parking is available, then society has to give the parking to all the members. If they suppose in the flat, suppose you are having a 30 flats, and if your parking is there only 10, so that has to be decided on the ton by ton basis. But sometimes what happened, ki some people in the society, say like a chairman or secretary or like some people, they take a three parkings, and the real member that who wants the parking for the one car, he doesn't get, and the society tells him to you park outside of the compound. In that way also, this is also one of the deficiency and unfair trade practice by the society. In that case also, the consumer can file a consumer complaint to get the parking place if available from the authorities. And second thing, sometimes the member asks for any of the documents or records, because every member has a right to, in now new amendment has also come in the Maharashtra Cooperative Society Act, MCS Act, that is in section 154B. It is given clearly, okay, that every member has a right to see the records, every member has got a right to get the certified true copy of the papers or whatever. Suppose if the society is not giving you any documents, not allowing to show any of the documents or important documents, for that also you can approach the consumer commission to get the papers. Sometimes the main thing is that the membership issues. If you are a consumer, and or if you purchase the flat from any third party, so normally these cases we found normally ki sometimes see a person who buys the flat. Hello, ये क्या किया? Normally I find in some cases, people buy the flat from the auction. If you take it from the auction, uh, that auction flat is acquired by the somebody that who is a defaulter, and that member doesn't transfer the share certificate in the records of the society. So when you approach the society, they say ki that previous member's name is not there in the society, so we are not able to transfer your flat. So in that case also you can approach to the consumer courts. So you will get a very good order from the consumer courts. That is, we call it as a membership, for the membership. And transfer of the flats, that's what exactly I told you. And sometimes what happens in societies, housing cooperative society, there are some disputes, not between the member and society, but between the members and members, without any reasons. Sometimes it happens. So that time also you can approach to the consumer court, making this society as a party and second party as that the other member. That way also you can pray for the order to the commission, mentioning that the commission should direct. It is a request, not should. The member, the consumer has to request the authority commission to direct the society to take the certain decision as per the natural justice. And so sometimes the society makes some fishy things in the administration work, that we all know. The sometimes all the societies, because in societies people don't have time, because the business people, they go early morning and they come in the evening. They don't have a time to look after the day-to-day affairs of the societies. In that case also, if there is a fishy work is going on in the administration work of the society, that time also you can approach to the commission for get it rectified or stopping the illegal works and all. So sometimes what happens, sometimes in the society means what? Society means a managing committee. Society means a managing committee who is looking after the affairs of the society. Sometimes the managing committee people also acting a very smart. Very smart means behind the law they are working in sometimes. That way I can sell the selling of the old pump machine, Recently, I got a one case that they have sold a one pump machine of the society without telling anybody. In that way, also you can approach to the consumer court to get that money back to the society. But in that case, your service provider is the society. You have to make the party to the society first, then the that managing committee member as a second, like that. And third, this thing managing committee and any illegal issues which is taken by the society. Sometimes society wants to go for any repairing or major repairs of the society or society building or society structure. You can say the beautification, you can say the landscaping, वगैरह वगैरह. In that case, that society doesn't go for the floating attenders. So in that case, also you can stop that work by going to the commissions, means consumer courts. And it is basically to run smooth running of the society. You can approach to this thing. Yeah. Sometimes what happens, the society appoints the contractors for doing any plumbing work or a plastering work or a coloring work, whatever it may be. Now, recently I got a one case. I am handling that society has given, because I am telling you this practical example because you will come to know what is the fact behind the case. See, the society has approved one contractor, and society has appointed the contractor to doing the certain work of that society building, that is plastering and all everything. While doing plastering, what happens? One of my friend, his balcony was there. The balcony was got damaged totally. The contractor, what he said, कि while doing the plastering, he found that the balcony might come down anytime. So he has demolished that balcony work. Since last 1 year, it is open now. He made a police complaint. He made everything and all. In that case, also you can sue. You can file. In that case, also you can file a consumer court against this society as a first party and the contractor as a second party, and you can get the order through the society to the consumer court. Sorry, my phones are already on because during the COVID also I am getting a lot of phones. So in that case also, if any contractors makes any unfair trade practice, in that case also you can make a society as a party and the contractor as a second party, and you can get the order, because that your money is paid through the society to the contractor. So indirectly you are the consumer of that contractor also. So now this is the second part. First part I have told you the before formation of the society, how the consumer he becomes the consumer of the builders. Second part is how the members and the cooperative society, I means like consumer and the opposite service provider. And now third we will come. This society is a consumer in certain cases. How the society is a consumer in certain cases, I will tell you. When the building is constructed, we will assume that building is constructed, possession is given to all the flat members, society is also formed. Sometimes what happens after forming the society also, the builder doesn't give the conveyance of that property in favor of the society. And sometimes what builder thinks now, that I will get the more FSI in future, I will keep all the documents with me, I will keep all title deeds with me, everything, thinking that he might get the FSI in the future, and he is not handing over to any of the documents to the society that he is supposed to do it. He has to keep the title deeds, old title deeds, plus current development agreements, plus BMC approval plans, and whatever the taxes he has paid on behalf of the each and every member, that is taxes towards the electricity meter deposit, water charges, any taxes, conversion of non-agriculture taxes, everything, all the documents are required to be handed over to the society by the builder, along with the conveyance of the society. So there are a few points that I have taken it out. I will read it out. The first thing is that to get the conveyance in favor of the society. Here we have the other forums also that we can file the we can file what you call application before the DDR under form number 7 for getting the dim conveyance, but for dim conveyance. But here for conveyance you can go to the consumer forums commissions to direct the opposite parties to give the conveyance in favor of the society. Sometimes the builder doesn't come. In some few cases, I have also found that even that court direct the registrar to sign the conveyance in favor of the society, and the society can demand the original papers, receipts, deposits, original title deeds, approved plans of the buildings which is lying with the builders from the development point of view. And secondly, the third point is very important. Sometimes क्या हो रहा है ये स्क्रीन तो कुछ कर रहा है क्या? Third point is a very important. What happens? Builder construct the building. He gives a possession. He gives he hand over the society also. Sometimes even the conveyance also he hand over to the society. So in that respect, what happens if you find any deficiencies in the construction work, any deficiency in the construction work, say if the new building is constructed and within 1 year you got the leakage problems from the terrace, for that also you can sue the builder before the consumer court. So that is the main thing. Normally it happens. So after taking the possession, you find some leakages in the drainage, some leakages in the water pipeline, some short circuit is going on in some electricity cabins. For that also you can file the complaint, but which has to be a reasonable period has to be decided. Means like for example, in the Consumer Protection Act, the time period, the limitation act is given only for 2 years from the date of cause of action. But here in this case, we can give a letter, legal notice to the builder to get it rectified. If it doesn't, you can give the another legal notice. If it doesn't do it, you can give other. So last legal notice is counted as a time period that is called as the limitations. And if the limitation is not there, so you can file a condonation of delay application also, and you get it condoned from the bench also. That is also possible. Sometimes he gives a proof of waterproofing for 10 years. In that case also you can sue the builder to get it repaired from the proper contractor to get the work done. And secondly, after giving the possession of the flat, the builder forms the cooperative society and he becomes the promoter. So he collects some money on behalf of all the members. That is for formation of the society, membership fees, some deposit amount is required to be deposited in some cooperative bank. And thirdly, the main thing is that the builder after possession, every member has to bear the maintenance cost. So what if builder does? Builder takes the money from the members. He keeps with him for 1 year or 2 years, and he doesn't give the accounts. Normally, it is builder's moral duty to hand over all the accounts to the society after formation. So normally in that case also that society can file as a consumer before the consumer commission to get the orders. Okay. And sometimes the main thing is that there are many issues. We can take a lot of issues in that. Suppose if anybody has an agreement for sale, that amenities which is provided in the flat, that is mentioned that backside of the page as I enclose the so and so amenities that we will be providing you in the flat. Sometimes it doesn't provide that quality of amenities what is written in the annexure of in the agreement. In that case also that consumer, that individual flat holder can approach the consumer courts. And sometimes the due to in advertisement, the builder or developer he shows some brochure showing that there will be a big garden, there will be a big landscaping, there will be a water harvesting, everything. There will be a beautiful gate in front of your compound. There will be a lot of parking space. There will be sitting arrangement, whatever. For that, if he declares in the brochure or in the agreement, whatever it may be. See, normally builders see the BMC gives the occupation certificate whether the building is constructed as per the approved plan or not. But sometimes the builder shows the beautification I will give you, like a watchman cabin, servant's room, whatever, bathroom on the ground floor, वगैरह. So sometimes the builder doesn't give, but he gets the occupation certificate from the BMC. You will get everything from the BMC nowadays. So in that case also, if there is any deficiency, in that case also that society can approach the consumer court very well to get the relief from them. So now I will tell you, this is my second portion is over. Now third portion I will come. How you will, what is the way of filing the complaint before the consumer courts? In short, I will tell you. See, you need to prove that you are a consumer. In the housing society, I said that you are a consumer at defined under the Consumer Protection Act. Second thing, it should not be a commercial transaction. Commercial transaction means the company cannot sue anybody. Company. This Consumer Protection Act is given exclusively as an individual HUF trust. That is defined under the 2 bracket में 7. It should not be for a commercial point of view. If suppose if you are in a commercial premises and you are doing some business, so in that case you cannot approach the consumer court. But there also you have to prove that this commercial office is my bread and butter. If you write in the complaint that this is the only source of income, this is my bread and butter office is there, then you become the consumer. There are different way out that you have to prove that you are a consumer, and you have to prove the amount which is paid to the opposite party, and along with the application you have to give the addresses of the complainant and opposite party. You have to mention the cause of action. Cause of action हो यानी कि क्या हुआ था exactly. You have to make some little story of that cause of action and where this cause of action is taken place. In that particular district, you have to file a complaint. That in Act it is also given either you have to file a complaint before the cause of action that jurisdiction or where the opposite party is running the businesses. That way also you can file. And amount of pecuniary, I said if it is below 1 crore, now you can approach to the district, and if it is above 1 crore, that is including compensation. If you say that my flat is 1 crore rupees, then you are allowed to file before district commission. But along with 1 crore, if you are claiming a 10 lakhs rupees compensation towards the harassment, mental harassment, physical harassment, or whatever economical losses and plus cost, if it goes to more than 1 crore, then you have to approach to the state commission. So all the amount is calculated in that. And then you have to pay the necessary court fee as per the rules of the consumer protection. And the limitation period, which I have already told you, that is 2 years are there to make the complaint from the cause of action. Suppose if you are a member and you have to file the complaint within 2 years from the cause of action against the society, or you have to file a condonation of delay, why the delay has been made, and you have to condone that delay first, then the complaint is accepted. So now, after filing this complaint, after removing all the difficulties, all the objections from the complaint, that complaint is put on the bench. Means that is for the first hearing for admission stage. The admission stage, the consumer has to prove 2-3 things. He is a consumer, opposite party is a service provider, second the pecuniary jurisdiction and area of jurisdiction, and the complaint is admitted. Admitted means if it is a genuine. Sometimes vexation complaint, that fraud complaints are also filed before the honorable commissions. That is the point where that case is admitted, complaint is admitted, or it is rejected. Okay. So when the complaint is admitted, if it is rejected, means it is rejected, means it is, that complaint is disposed of. And if the complaint is admitted, then opportunity is given to file a written argument of the opposite parties. Sometimes there are opposite parties are one, sometimes there are opposite parties are two, three, four, five, whatever it may be. तो जैसे कुछ किया क्या? So after written argument, the copy has to be submitted before the commission, and other copy has to be given to the complainant. And thereafter the stage is to file a evidence of the complainant. In evidence, the complainant has to prove that whatever documents he is having, that they are genuine, and what is his complaint, and everything supporting documents he has to submit. After submission of the evidence, the copy is given to the opposite party. As usual, it is a CPC, Civil Procedure Code. First is written argument of the opposite party, then the evidence of the complainant, then the evidence of opposite parties, and then written argument of the complainant, then written argument of the opposite parties. After filing the written argument, a day is fixed for the oral argument. After hearing the oral argument, the case is kept for the final orders. And after the final order, the necessary orders is pronounced or given by the court. That is the final stage. Now sometimes what happens, the orders or judgments are given by the commissions, and the orders are also dispatched to the complainant as well as the opposite party. Now in some cases what happens, the means the as per the order, means in order now it is directed, everybody is directed, the complainant should get this relief, or opposite party should pay this much amount, opposite party is liable to pay for so much of cost, or that as per the order, means to hand over the possession and hand over the documents, or whatever you are prayed for. In that case, he fails to do that, then you have got the two options to file an execution in the same court. That we are calling as an execution. That is in Marathi, it is called a darkhast. Because I worked in Alibag, I worked in Yavatmal also for 1 year. So there, the proper good Marathi, normally the people follow the Marathi, these things. And I was there in Mumbai for 1 year. So under section 71 and 72, the both execution you can file before the same court. What is the execution? Previously it was a 25 and 27. Now it is a 71 and 72. In section 71, what happens? If it doesn't comply, suppose if the consumer court has directed to give the order, say like that he has to give a possession, and he has to give a 10 lakhs rupees as a compensation, or a 1 lakh rupees compensation. Or suppose in that case, suppose if you are unable to give the possession, the commission orders, if you are you give the possession within 30 days or 60 days, whatever specific time. If it doesn't give, they give order. If you are unable to give the possession before 60 days or 30 days, then you are liable to refund the full amount along with the so much of interest till the date of realization. If the builder doesn't comply with that order, then complainant can file as I said, that 71 and 72. 71 is a civil procedure and 72 is a criminal procedure. You can file both the cases at one time before the same court. In 71, what happens? You have to mention that this is my complaint, this is the order, it did not comply. So immediately the bench gives the order, and one order copy is sent to the collector directly. Collector of that particular district. And it's the duty of the collector to grab his land, grab his property, and sell it in auction, and to refund that money to the consumer. That is a civil procedure that is mentioned in the 71, section 71 of New Act. And secondly, section 72 says that is a criminal proceeding. If you did not comply it, you have to file under 72 also. So in that, criminal offense is proved for non-complying of the order, and he may get a jail up to 3 years, and minimum is 1 month, and 3 years jail that bench can pronounce. Normally, consumer court, as I told you, it is not a full-fledged court. You can say it's a social worker court or a quasi-judicial court, because we are saying that it is people's court. If you don't find any advocate, also you yourself can fight before the consumer court. So simple and so straight that you can have your own matter before the honorable any consumers. You can fight, and if it is a good case, you will get the good order. That is my experience, and one should start with that, because you if you are deprived of any rights as per the constitution, then you should apply to the consumer court. Here, addition to this, we have a society. When there is a dispute between the member and the cooperative society, some people goes before approach to the deputy registrar also. So here also there is an alternate remedy, as Hemant Agrawalji told in the beginning. It is an alternate disputes resolution. You can go to this consumer complaints. I hope that I have completed everything, and because I hope that now it is 8:30. Shall we start with the question and answer, sir?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Ramesh, for all the wonderful information. There are a lot of queries in the chat box.
Achha, chat box.
Can you see the chat box, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. So one query is of Mr. Salia or Miss Salia. I can't make out.
I will go in the
Yes, please proceed, sir.
Ajit Salvi, good morning, all of you. And meeting is started. Your meeting is started. Secondly, if you are already only an occupant, what if you are only an occupant and not a member of the society? Cause in many societies in Thane district that have a cooperative housing societies are the part of who is this Solena Salia? Can I get the correct question, sir, please? What is a recourse to the such residents? Do you have the right under the Consumer Protection Act? Is there anybody Soleno Salia? What if you are only an occupant, not a member of the society? If you are not the member of the society, that means you are not the consumer. Your occupant means you should prove that you are paying some monthly outgoings to the society. Then you can approach to the consumer court, because you are a deemed member in that case. Okay. And second, we will go Tapsa Bera. Kindly note down the attendance of Mr. Tapsa Bera. Since you are not a member of the flat, does not have a proper registration of the cooperative rules, for which the residents of such flats are always at the mercy of the managing committee, who are always act against that. So when the cooperative society is registered, you become the member automatically. You can file a complaint against the managing committee also, mentioning the society's name. Third one is a Mohit Mehta, right? I have purchased the auction flat from the bank in society. Bank society does not disclose the due. I have received to last 7 years society, hence but they will not giving membership advice. The section 22 of the register of the order against him. Who is Mohit Mehta, sir? Is there online?
Mr. Mohit Mehta, are you there in the meeting?
So this is the same case. What he has, because you can also see the chat, no, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, sir. That is Mohit Mehta has said that he bought the land, he bought the flat from the bank auction, and he is not a member even after 7 years. and I did section 22 to the register. However, the ordered against him, okay, against me, and the filed appeal, but no hearing happening. So he has
Sir, what
to.
has happened in this case is this fraud, this property, as per the querist, he bought this property from a auction from the bank, and after the auction, a sale certificate is issued. Now,
Correct.
typically, when you buy a property in an auction sale, it is bought with a condition, as it is where it is condition. जैसा है वैसा. तो उस समय उस दिन सपोजिंग अगर आपने जनवरी 2021 में आपने वो प्रॉपर्टी खरीदी और उस समय सोसाइटी का 2 लाख रुपया आउटस्टैंडिंग ड्यूज बाकी है, तो दैट इज क्लासिफाइड एज इट इज वेर इट इज. मतलब जब आप प्रॉपर्टी खरीदते हो ऑक्शन में, आपने 100 रुपए की प्रॉपर्टी खरीदी और सोसाइटी का आउटस्टैंडिंग ड्यूज है 200 रुपया, तो आप ये मान के खरीदते हो प्रॉपर्टी कि मैंने जो प्रॉपर्टी खरीदा है उसके एसेट्स और लाइबिलिटीज के साथ में खरीदा है मैंने. अब इन्होंने खरीद लिया प्रॉपर्टी और सोसाइटी ड्यूज मांग रहे हैं, तो ये मना कर रहे हैं. ही सेइंग आई हैव रिफ्यूज्ड टू पे द ड्यूज सिंस लास्ट 7 odd years. इसीलिए सोसाइटी इनको मेंबरशिप नहीं दे रही है. फिर उन्होंने सेक्शन 22 में रजिस्ट्रार के पास में अर्जी किया, अपील किया, और रजिस्ट्रार ने भी इनको इनके विरुद्ध में ऑर्डर दिया. ऑब्वियसली क्योंकि सोसाइटी का अगर आउटस्टैंडिंग ड्यूज बाकी है, तो सोसाइटी इज नॉट लायबल टू गिव यू मेंबरशिप अनलेस एंड अनटिल all the outstanding dues are paid off.
Correct.
And same even if he goes to the consumer court as well with the same problem. So because his hands are not clean, unka outstanding dues baki hai, so consumer court is also not going to entertain him. The order will be simple: you either pay off the dues, or we will grant you the membership. We will grant you the order for membership.
Correct.
So I think the answer to him शुड बी कि ठीक है, आपने सेल सर्टिफिकेट से बैंक से प्रॉपर्टी खरीदी है, आपकी लायबिलिटी है कि फ्लैट अगर टूटा फूटा कंडीशन में भी है, उसका प्लास्टर गिरा हुआ है, उसका दरवाजा टूटा हुआ है, उसका आउटस्टैंडिंग सोसाइटी का ड्यूज है, उसका बीएमसी का प्रॉपर्टी टैक्स ड्यूज है, या कोई इनकम टैक्स की उस पर कुड़की लगी हुई है, नोटिस लगी हुई है, अटैचमेंट लगा हुआ है, ये सारे के सारी चीज को निपटा के ही आपको वो प्रॉपर्टी आपके हाथ में आएगी.
Correct.
So I think this is proper. Sir, if you want to add something more, please go ahead.
Yeah, I will add into that, because see, sometimes the bank sells these auction flats or premises as is where is basis.
Yes, sir.
Number one. Number two, उन लोग ऐसा भी बेचते हैं कि that there is no liability. They mention in the advertisement there is no liability on this flat. अगर बैंक डिक्लेयर करती है कि देयर इज नो लायबिलिटी ऑन दिस फ्लैट, देन दिस पर्सन दिस फ्लैट परचेजर हु हैज टेकन द फ्लैट अंडर द ऑक्शन सेल, he has to make a party to the bank also. So in that case, the bank has to clear all the liabilities on behalf of this client or previous client.
Yes.
And
so that has to be actually mentioned in the auction document.
Yes, not auction document. Or not auction document. When the auction advertisement is given by the bank, by saying, if they say कि as is where is basis, then that is a different issue. If the bank specifies that it is a free from encumbrances, then the bank has to bear these charges. Because I think that we have to go through the document, and then we can advise this client whether to make that bank as a party or not in that case.
Okay. Now the next query is by Mr. Nabish. Can you read it, sir?
Please go ahead, sir. This is our register does not, this is yours, no? Does not respond to given to the complainant complaint. How can I approach to the cooperative court for AMCs doing a big fraud from issue of the mobile tower rental funding, and you give other letter, no? You give a reminder.
So many times I have given reminder.
अच्छा, many times. Okay.
Many times, but they are, मतलब वो दादागिरी मारते हैं कि तुम कुछ नहीं कर सकते, तुम्हारे पास पैसा नहीं है, तुम कोर्ट में भी नहीं जा सकते. और उनको ये पता है, तो इज रॉन्ग उनका चालू है. जैसे कि अभी फंड उनको चाहिए रिपेयरिंग फंड, तो दोबारा मांग रहे हैं। पहले लिया, इलीगल काम किया, अब मांग रहे हैं विदाउट फोटोग्राफ देना, ये वो जो एडवर्टाइजमेंट करके सब बिल्डर्स से ये लेना है। ये कुछ भी सिस्टम से नहीं जा रहे हैं। वो अपने हिसाब से किसी का उठा के लाए और मेंबर्स को बता दिया, मिस गाइड किया कि हमने ये सिलेक्ट किया है, आप इसमें से सिलेक्ट करो। है एक ही आदमी का, मगर वो 5 अलग अलग उन्होंने कोटेशन दिखाए और ये दादागिरी ही मारे जा रहे हैं।
कितने मेंबर्स है सोसाइटी में सर?
सब मेंबर्स 56 है, उसमें से 12 जो है ये सोसाइटी के मैनेजिंग कमेटी के अंदर के ही हैं और वही सब दादागिरी मार रहे हैं। बोलने वाला मैं एक ही हूँ, बाकी सब मेरे पीछे है कि हम आपके साथ हैं।
अच्छा, तो एक काम करो ना, ग्रुप बना के एक डाल दो ना।
नहीं कर रहे हैं, कोई रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं कर रहे हैं।
अच्छा।
क्योंकि 60 लाख का तो अभी उन्होंने काम किया, 3 साल हुए, कुछ भी नहीं किया। पूरे क्रैक से रिपेयरिंग, मतलब कुछ भी नहीं किया। पैसे गए, बोलते जो हो गया उसको भूल जाओ, अब नया करना है।
In that case, I think हेमंत अग्रवाल will help you out in this case.
हेमंत जी ने काफी मदद की है और उन लोगों ने सब फीमेल्स को रख दिया है। मेन एक ऑपरेटर मेन है जो पीछे रहता है और उन्हें, क्योंकि वो लॉयर है तो उसने फीमेल्स को रखा। आप थोड़ा सा भी ऊंची आवाज में बोलोगे तो वो क्रिमिनल सेक्शंस लगा देता है। इससे सब डरे हुए हैं, इसलिए कोई कुछ बोलता नहीं।
अच्छा।
बट मेरे को फाइट करनी है, मुझे इसलिए करनी है कि मेरे पास इतने पैसे नहीं है। अभी ऑलरेडी 1,40,000 दे चुका हूँ, अब वापस वो इतना ही पैसा मांगे।
We will do something. We have, where you are staying in Malad?
Goregaon East.
Goregaon East.
Hemant ji knows everything.
Yeah, Hemant ji will help you out in that case. Even I will also have a talk with him.
Sir, can I say something?
Yes, sir. Please.
Thank you, Hemant ji. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Afzal, just please hold on. Let us complete the queries that are there. First, sir, there is another query by Vibha Gandhi. Its query is: society isn't making us members and not issuing share certificate from past 20 years.
20 years, okay.
So, what do you suggest, sir?
We can file. See, in consumer court, normally we can go. There is no problem. But I think this is a good case for, according to me, to file case before deputy registrar under section 22. I think so, according to me.
Yes, sir.
So that will be better because you will get the order within 2-3 hearings.
Yeah. So something is missing also, because if the membership is not granted for past 20 years, there should be some sort of issue leading to legal hardship or something of that sort.
Maybe. Yeah. We have to comply with all the whatever documents are required as per the norms to the society. We have to submit all the required papers. Otherwise, they will have maybe it is maybe they might require a succession certificate or probate or something like that. I think so.
Sir, next question is by Mr. Afzal Mohammed.
Yes, sir. Lawyer fails to attend a hearing under the pretext, and as per the other, the expert law, opponent fails to attend the expert order need to be given, but in the never happens can he touch this. Fails attended 3 times in a row expert order. See, expertise provision is already there. If the opposite party doesn't appear before the court gives the expertise, they pass the expertise order against the opposite parties.
Sir, should he move a specific application for ex parte order?
No. You can see first hearing, if he doesn't come now, on the second hearing, suppose he doesn't come now, you file an application before the bench saying that since last 2 days it is not appearing. So that expertise, that application, they will file on that day, and they might say that on the next date we will see whether he might come. He may not come for 2 days. He might come on a third this thing. See, sometimes what happened ना, मैं आपको बताता हूँ अफजल मोहम्मद जी, क्या होता है ना, the consumer is a person like नमिश भाई ने बताया था, consumer is a person who is investing from his own pocket. और यहाँ पर अगर अपोजिट पार्टी अगर बिल्डर है, वो यही सोचेगा कभी भी कि जाने दो, ये ऑर्डर होने दो, एक्स पार्टी ऑर्डर मेरे अगेंस्ट में, मैं जाऊंगा अपील में, फिर अपील में वहां पर बड़ा एडवोकेट को लेके आएगा, देन ही विल फाइट बाय टेकिंग अ बिग अमाउंट ऑफ मनी। समटाइम ऐसा भी करते हैं कि स्टेट कमीशन में भी हार जाते हैं उन लोग पर्पसली, एंड ही अपील्स द मैटर टू द नेशनल कमीशन। अभी नेशनल कमीशन तो हम लोग जा नहीं सकते, ये भी चीज हम लोग को वो भी देखना पड़ता है कि सामने का क्लाइंट कितना कमजोर है। अभी अलीबाग का एक मैटर था, गोदरेज का मैटर था सिर्फ 7,000 रुपीज का, 15,000 रुपीज का कुछ फ्रीज था। वी हैव गिवन अ गुड ऑर्डर। वो बेचारा वो फॉरेस्ट रिटायर्ड फॉरेस्ट ऑफिसर थे वो, देन फिर सामने वाले ने उसने अपील फाइल किया स्टेट कमीशन में, तो स्टेट कमीशन में भी वो बेचारा वहां से पेन में रहता था, किधर पेन, अलीबाग के पहले एक पेन, दैट इज ऑल्सो अभी यहाँ से 80 किलोमीटर होगा पेन, शायद मेरे को लगता है 70 किलोमीटर। तो ईज टू अटेंड दैट स्टेट कमीशन एट फाउंटन। उसके बाद वहां पर हो भी हार गया, फिर नेशनल कमीशन में फाइल अपील फाइल किया, गोदरेज कंपनी क्या कोई तो भी कंपनी है, बट समझदारी यहाँ पर नेशनल कमीशन ने बहुत अच्छा लिया, उसको कुछ 1 लाख का कॉम्पेंसेशन दे दिया वहां पर, क्योंकि कितना हेरेसमेंट हो गया उसको ना। डिस्ट्रिक्ट में जाओ, फिर स्टेट में जाओ, फिर नेशनल कमीशन के लोग सोचते हैं, बहुत अच्छा सोचते हैं कि सामने वालों को कितना तकलीफ हुआ।
Sir, is there any criteria in the consumer court to give out ex parte orders? Like for national justice के हिसाब से कंज्यूमर कोर्ट को कितनी बार डेट दे के बाद में एक्स पार्टी ऑर्डर के लिए कंसीडर करना है?
नहीं, दैट डिपेंड्स अपॉन द बेंच।
ओके,
कभी कभी एक सेशन में भी करते हैं, और कभी कभी ऐसा होता है ना कि नंबर ऑफ केसेस बिल्डर्स का पेंडिंग है, 10 केसेस में आ ही नहीं रहा है, 11वां आ गया है समझो आज, तो हमको पता है कि वो नहीं आने वाला, तो एक्सपर्ट इमीडिएट कर सकते हैं। या अगर जेन्युइन क्लाइंट है, बड़ा क्लाइंट है कि बाबा पहली बार आएगा क्लाइंट, नॉर्मली एक 2 या 3 डेट्स देते ही है इन द इंटरेस्ट ऑफ द जस्टिस, क्योंकि अपील में जाएगा तो अपील के जो लोग हैं, जो अपीलेंट
Exactly.
अथॉरिटी है, दे विल आल्सो सी the sufficient time is given to the opposite party to file the written statement. Sufficient time is given, वो criteria होता है। तो expert,
There is next question
जी,
by Mr. Cherian. He says, could you explain basic info? I think this question is quite important. Would you explain basic information regarding court fee slabs, time limit for disposal of petitions?
see it is very low actually, it is अभी तो कुछ मेरे को लगता है कुछ 10 lakhs तक it is in the rules। 1 second, अभी वो क्या नया रूल्स आया 2019 में, 2020 से स्टार्ट हो गया सब एप्लीकेबल, वैसे 19 से हो गया, फिर अभी 20 से कोविड ही स्टार्ट हो गया, तो हम लोग का पूरा वो बुक लेके खरीद के बैठा है, कोई केसेस फाइल नहीं किया अभी तक। देयर इज वेरी रीजनेबल, 100 रुपीज और 200 रुपीज, ये रूल्स देखना, इसके अंदर कोर्ट फी है, या दिस इट इज गिवन, I'll tell you, district commission up to 5 lakhs nil, no stamp duty, no court fees required. Up to 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, that is 200. From 10 lakhs to 20 lakhs, that is 400. 20 lakhs to 50 lakhs, that is only 1,000 rupees. And from 50 lakhs to up to 1 crore, that is 2,000 rupees. Like that. And maximum is above 10 crores, that is 7,500. It is very reasonable. Very reasonable, sir.
He has also a question about time limit stipulated for disposal of petition. This cannot be determined, but if you can give us some sort of idea on this one.
See, it is as per the Consumer Protection Act. Now, within 90 days, the forum has to dispose. Means commission has to dispose the case. 90 days, but sufficient time is given. अभी बैंड्रा जैसा फोरम में अगर आप जाओगे कि दे आर गिविंग अ फर्स्ट डेट आफ्टर 4 months, अभी नहीं, 2017-18 की बात कर रहा हूँ, अभी 28 में, अभी 2020-2021 में तो एज यूजुअल there is a problem is there, but after admitting the case na they are giving a date, next date, that is after 4 months or 5 months, क्योंकि लोड बहुत है वहां पर इसके लिए।
Okay. So next question is by Shilpa. उनका कहना है कि 25 साल से सोसाइटी was charging per square feet wise basis.
Okay.
सोसाइटी एक्ट के हिसाब से इक्वल मेंटेनेंस होना चाहिए। अगर 100 रुपए का खर्चा है तो हर फ्लैट को वो डिवाइड करके लगना है, लेकिन सोसाइटी ने 25 साल तक पर स्क्वायर फीट वाइज चार्ज किया, और अप्रैल 2021 से इक्वल मेंटेनेंस पे आ गए, मीन्स कानून के रास्ते पे आ गए। अब यहाँ पे ऐसा है कि क्या वो मेंबर is the member entitled to recover the difference between the per square feet and the equal maintenance from the society, and if so, if the answer is yes, then up to how many number of years the claim can be filed?
I don't have that much knowledge in this regard, because previously in our building also they used to charge as per the per square feet after the redevelopment of this building, and everybody is paying, and it is a society money basically, you know. So I've not gone through in detail in that respect, sir. I'm really sorry, I cannot give you the correct answer for that. So we'll go for the next question, sir, please.
Yes, sir. Mr. Afzal Mohammed has a question. He is asking alternative remedy under Section 3 of the CPA, Consumer Protection Act.
Yes. See, alternate remedy means what, you know? See, you can go to the other court also, civil court also, for deficiency of any if you are having any matter. Suppose if bank is there, and bank has given on the part of bank there is some deficiency, so you can go to the ombudsman, you can go to the city civil court also against the bank. So if you go there, it might take a little more time, and it is a speedy recovery procedure is followed under the Consumer Protection Act. So I feel it is alternate remedy means you are having remedy in other court of law.
Yeah.
Just like I told you that society and if the builder is not handing over the conveyance to the society, they can go to the DDR, Deputy District Registrar. But here in consumer court also you can file a complaint against them. See, this is called alternate remedy.
Yeah.
But if you file before the consumer court, you cannot file before any other court. If you file in any other court, then here you consumer court you can't, because you have to specifically mention under the same cause of action there is no cases pending before any of the court or authority.
Okay.
I'll add up a bit in this thing for the benefit of Mr. Afzal.
जी.
अभी जैसे मानो एक सोसाइटी ने आपको धमकी दिया, आपको हैरास किया, जिससे आपको मानसिक और शारीरिक यातना हुई, मेंटल और फिजिकल प्रॉब्लम्स हुई है आपको, आप उस पर पुलिस एफआईआर करते हो, और पुलिस एफआईआर नहीं भी करते हो या आप प्राइवेट क्रिमिनल केस भी करते हो लोकल मजिस्ट्रेट कोर्ट पे, तो उसके खिलाफ क्रिमिनल प्रोसीडिंग्स चलेंगे, पर उससे आपको आपके जो शारीरिक और मानसिक यातना हुई, फिजिकल एंड मेंटल ट्रॉमा, उसका आपको कंपनसेशन, डैमेजेस वगैरह कुछ नहीं मिलता क्रिमिनल कोर्ट। वो सामने वाले को सजा हो जाएगी, वो 2-3 साल अंदर लेके बाहर आ जाएगा, पर आपको कुछ नहीं मिलेगा, आपके उतना वक्त भी खराब हो गया और आपके पैसे भी खर्चे हो गए। लेकिन यही मैटर में सेम टू सेम में आप अगर कंज्यूमर कोर्ट में भी मैटर फाइल करते हो कि सर मेरे को ये प्रकार की इसने इस प्रकार की परेशानियां की है, ये मैं राइटफुली एंटाइटल्ड था, लेकिन इसने मुझे हैरान परेशान किया हुआ है, तो उसके लिए आई एम एंटाइटल्ड टू ऑल दिस थिंग, ऑल दिस कंपनसेशन एंड डैमेजेस। तो हियर यू कैन हैव 2 रेमेडीज, एक उधर क्रिमिनल कोर्ट में भी और एक इधर कंज्यूमर कोर्ट में भी। Sir, the next question is by Shilpa again. He is saying कि how is water charges charged to all members in the society? Related to cooperative है, but अगर consumer में कोई twist है इसका तो सर बताइए।
नहीं, the charges consumer में कोई नहीं है। consumer में सिर्फ देखो दो ही पॉइंट है, एक deficiency in service and unfair trade practice, ये दो ही चीज डिसाइड करने के लिए बैठे हैं हम लोग, बस only 2 things।
वैसे वाटर चार्जेस जो बायलॉज के हिसाब से मेंशन किया हुआ है, It is
जी।
pointed out as per inlet basis.
करेक्ट।
जैसे मानो आपके 100 फ्लैट्स है सोसाइटी में, अब
जी।
100 फ्लैट है, वो लेट अस से ऑल द फ्लैट्स आर 1 BHK, 1
Yes.
बेडरूम हॉल किचन। अब 1 बेडरूम हॉल किचन में मानो हर फ्लैट में एक टॉयलेट बाथ है, तो उसके अंदर एक इनलेट आया हुआ है पाइप का और एक इनलेट आया है किचन में, ऑब्वियसली, क्योंकि वो दोनों अलग अलग है। तो दिस आर कॉल्ड 2 इनलेट्स।
करेक्ट।
अब जो भी पानी का बिल है वो 100 फ्लैट में will be multiplied by these 2 inlets, that is now becomes 200 inlet.
ओके।
और अगर पानी का बिल 200 रुपया आ रहा है, तो then it will be divided, this 200 will be divided with 200 rupees and it will be levied to per member. That is what is the water charges in a cooperative society. We have got Dr. Sanjay.
Yeah.
I'll Dr. Sanjay, please unmute yourself and ask your question to the speaker, please. Can you do that, sir?
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So our society has gone for structural repairs, and for which they collected a fund of almost 4 crores.
Okay.
After 90% of the work was completed by the contractor, the management committee informed that the contractor has resigned from the balance work, or he has said that he cannot complete the work, and he left. The work was having 5 years warranty. Okay, so now society says that they cannot provide the warranty of 5 years because the contractor has left. But the members are saying that we have paid the money, which is inclusive of 5 years warranty. So if any defects are appearing, the defects are appearing already in the repairs which has been done. So can the member approach cooperative consumer forum for this?
Why member? Even cooperative housing society can file a complaint.
No. Society is not willing to file a complaint. That is the thing. Na? They are with the contractor.
Achha, okay. They are with the contract.
Because in the contract there was an arbitration clause also, which they refused to invoke.
Okay. So in that case, group of members, there is a provision, one or more members can file a consumer complaint under section 31.
Yes.
Previously it was 12(1)(c). A group of members can file a complaint against the society as a first party, and second, the contractor. As I told you already, you have to make a party of the society, because the payment is made through the society. Then society will say whatever they want to say. They will definitely say that it is a mistake of the second opposite party. The second opposite party is the contractor.
Right.
Then the commission will grant a necessary favorable order in favor of the society.
Okay.
But
society is not seeking the relief. That is the whole point.
That's why the members can file. Can file a complaint, as members are the complainants.
Right.
Group of complainants. First opposite party is the society, who has given the contract to the opposite party number 2. You have to get the relief from the 1 and 2.
Okay.
Then you will get the favorable order from the decision. But only thing is that there is a deficiency that you will have to prove. That's all.
Okay. And second part of this same.
Before I forget here, that contract is more than 4 crores. Now, as on today, that you have to approach before the Honorable State Commission, not district.
Okay, but what I understand that it is the member what he has paid for the service. So if he has paid 60,000 rupees, then will that 60,000 will be applicable, or 4 crore will be applicable?
No. See, 60,000 means only 60,000 as a fees you are talking about. You are saying that this is what is the total cost of the contract?
Total cost of the contract is 4 crores, but each member contributed 60,000 rupees only, because there are 400 members.
No. The pecuniary jurisdiction, that is 4 crore, will come as per the section 11(1), that is of the old act.
Yeah.
If you read section 1, so it is specifically mentioned there, the total cost of the services. So
but in the new act, it is different. In the new act, TPA 2019, it is the amount of money which a consumer has paid.
No, see, it is an argumental point. See, again, there
Okay.
are some few judgments
Sure.
have been given by the state commission and the national commission. They are saying, see, for example, they are saying the amount of prayers has to be a jurisdiction for your the amount of claim that has
Okay.
to be your pecuniary jurisdiction. But it, sometimes they say in section 11(1)(a) it is clearly mentioned it is total cost of the jurisdiction. I will
Okay,
read
fine.
out in section 1A, 1 second. Section 1A, that is old act, I will specifically read it out. It is clearly mentioned. Section 11(1). See, jurisdiction of the district forum. That time it was a forum, now it is become a commission in new act. It is saying that district forum shall have the jurisdiction to entertain the complaints where the value of goods or services. That means value of goods or services means here the services are about 4 crores. So that will be treated as the pecuniary jurisdiction to file the complaint, according to me.
I would also I'd like to add one thing. I think Dr. Sanjay himself is a lawyer.
Okay.
Am I correct, Sanjay ji? Dr. Sanjay, are you a lawyer? I think what I have heard about him that he himself is a lawyer. Now, he is talking about going to the consumer court. That is one option. The second option, what he said कि मैनेजिंग कमेटी कॉन्ट्रैक्टर के विरुद्ध में कार्यवाही नहीं कर रही है. So he is supposed to be, the managing committee is bound to file criminal proceedings, FIR against the contractor for duping the society, for cheating the society, etc. And an individual also, after giving proper notice to the MC, can file an FIR against the MC and the contractor. MC for abatement and contractor against all the nuisances that he has done. So this is one of the options that is possible. Mr. Sanjay, Dr. Sanjay has already left. His next question is relating to co-option and not relating to anything concerning the cooperative court. There is another query by Mansi Shinde. Can joint member become a committee member? Not related to the Consumer Consumer Protection Act, but yes, the answer is that joint member can become a committee member with the consent of the first primary member.
Primary.
Now, there is another question by Mr. Vikrant Jindal. Mr. Vikrant Jindal is also a lawyer. Mr. Jindal, can you unmute yourself and ask the question directly to our speaker, please?
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
So, while recently, as you have explained to Dr. Singhal, but just since I had already put it in the chat box, my question is that the value of the flat is 2 crores and the buyer has paid 20% amount and the agreement is registered, but due to some reason the building work has been stopped. Now the buyer, since he doesn't want that, he only wants the refund of his money along with interest. So where should he approach? The district commission or a state commission?
No, it is above 1 crore. No, it is a state commission.
Okay.
Okay. Here, what you do, there are two things I am telling you, sir. Vikrant ji. One, if you file complaint only for the refund of money, na, then you have no jurisdiction under the consumer protection law. Because for refund of money, you have to go to the other court. But here, the first your prayer should be there. Your first prayer should be like this, that this honorable commission may direct the opposite party, that is builder, to give a possession as agreed and mentioned in the agreement for sale agreement which is registered. Number one. Or you have to mention a second prayer as if the opposite party is unable to give the possession as agreed then honorable commission may directed to refund this amount along with the interest.
Oh,
Direct if you refund मांगेगा तो नहीं देगा वो,
तो डायरेक्ट में सिविल कोर्ट में जाना पड़ेगा.
सिविल कोर्ट में जाना पड़ेगा. इधर में इधर आप बोल रहे हो ना कि बाबा वो फ्लैट नहीं चाहिए आपको ना, तो उनको बोलना कि एज पर द एग्रीमेंट, इन द एग्रीमेंट व्हाट हैपेंड 24 मंथ्स या 36 मंथ्स ये लिखा हुआ रहता है उसके अंदर, फ्रॉम द डेट ऑफ एग्जीक्यूशन ऑफ द एग्रीमेंट. आई वांट माय फ्लैट, यू गिव मी माय फ्लैट, otherwise you give me refund.
Oh, great.
That's all.
Thank you very much, sir. It's a really great information that you have to make two prayers. You have to make up two forms. One give the flat or then the refund. That was something much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And you have to mention, as far as in addition to that, you have to mention I am ready to pay the balance amount also.
Yeah.
You have to prove that you don't want the refund, I want the flat only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thomas Sequeira. Thank you, Thomas ji.
Next question was by
Thomas ji, yeah.
Okay, Thomas
Yeah.
Sequeira. Well, thank you for the appreciation, Mr. Thomas. One question is by Mr. Suri. Mr.
Yeah.
Suri, if you are there, please unmute yourself and put up your question to the speaker, please. Please unmute yourself, Mr. Suri.
The society charges the transfer of 2 lakhs on incoming members and MC members have not other members also cannot be taken as the registrar or the consumer court. No, consumer court this transfer charges का वगैरह नहीं है because they are not concerned. Suri sir, you unmute your mic. You mute, Suri sir, you
Yes, sir. Is it clear now, sir?
Yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
For this
Yeah, good
transfer
evening,
transfer charges, it doesn't come under before the honorable commission, sir. Consumer
Okay,
court. Yeah.
Okay.
You will have to go to the deputy registrar. In that way, you have to go to that.
Okay, fair enough.
You mean to say that society is charging 2 lakhs rupees for transfer?
It is charging 2 lakh rupees for transfer, and when as a member, when I raise the objection, they say we haven't charged you. Why are you complaining?
That is not correct to charge more than 25,000 rupees.
They cannot charge more than 25 rupees, and they know that. They know
Sir,
that.
there is
But
another. Go
Yes.
ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Suri.
Ajit Salvi
no,
ji.
Mr. Rahman,
Yeah.
you have understood now with the course of action.
I didn't hear properly, sir. Your
Your
voice.
voice broke,
I
Mr. Suri.
said, now, is my voice clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I was saying State Commission or National Commission won't be taking up this case. The Consumer Court will not take up this case. So what would you recommend, Mr. Rahman?
Let us discuss this later on, Mr. Suri.
Yeah,
this
sure,
is
sir,
something.
sure.
Please, thank you. There is
That's a
another
googly.
question by Mr. Ajit Salvi. How MC of 12? I think this query is unclear. I do not know. Will there be a by Salia again? Will there be a recording of this session for educational purposes? We will be publishing this thing today in the YouTube channel sooner or later. It will take some time. Okay, Vibha Gandhi is again the repeat question is there. वही क्वेश्चन है कि शेयर सर्टिफिकेट नहीं दिया 20 साल से.
Vibha Gandhi is there on online now. Sir, in this case, we need to go through all the papers, what they have communicated and what society has given reply in this particular matter.
Yes, sir. Vibha Gandhi is there online. Can you unmute yourself, Vibha Gandhi madam? आप unmute कर सकते हैं अपने आप को? नहीं, आई थिंक शायद नहीं है वहाँ पे वो.
Now they are saying we don't have any documents, even if they are saying that what happened signed at the time of the application for the formation of the society. They have forgotten the document called the register. The document show that they will be signing the application for the formation of the society. I don't understand. We have to see that case in detail, what is going on. Yes, the next question, Agnolog Homes. If the office bearer, secretary, chairman, treasurer refuse to accept acknowledgement or written a grievance letter even after the repeated request, the letters, threats by physical assault, what action can be taken? Them accountably about whether MCA rules refuse to adhere to the bylaws, MCS NOCs for not reflecting members leads to rent, mobile tower, dividend. This all case lies before this deputy registrar, sir. Acknowledge.
Yes, sir. There
Acknowledge.
is another question by Gaurav.
Yeah, the society has launched a complaint against me. The whole society signed the complaint papers after they have given the TV to my sister. Yeah, what is TV?
Related to he is saying he's still suffering from the diseases.
Yes, sir. This is tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis, okay.
Yes.
TV to my sister. She is suffering the diseases. Please continue. What should I do? The society has launched a complaint against me. The whole society is. After they have given TV, my sister still she is suffering.
Sir, they took her in the confidence. They something involved in her mail, and they feed the mail to her, and after that we found that she has a TB.
So she can stay in the flat, no? Because society people are staying to remove your sister from the flat.
No. I am along with my family.
Ah.
But the whole society has launched a complaint against me, and they against me, and after that they give the mail to my sister's mail, and into that they have, after that we diagnosed that she has a TB.
Not audible, Mr. Gaurav.
Your voice is not audible.
गौरव जी आप
Can I-
हिंदी
can I-
में पूछिए, भले आप हिंदी में पूछिए.
अच्छा, ओके सर, क्या हुआ था कि हमारे यहाँ पे कोई कोरियर वाले आते हैं
जी.
और कोरियर वाले आते तो मैंने कई बार उनको बताया, कई बार झगड़े भी हो गए उसके वजह से सोसाइटी में, और उसके बाद फिर मैंने कोई पोलाइटली उनको बोला, कई बार मैं 3-4 सालों से मैं उनको पोलाइटली बोल रहा हूँ कि आप इसके ऊपर एक्शन लीजिए, पर उन्होंने कुछ एक्शन लिया नहीं. फिर एक दिन बहुत ज्यादा झगड़ा हुआ, और झगड़े के बाद फिर वो पुलिस स्टेशन में गए. फिर वहाँ के लोकल एरिया के लड़कों को उन्होंने इकट्ठा किया, पुलिस स्टेशन में हमको लेके गए, मैं भी था उधर. और फिर वो हम लोगों ने केस डालने का कोशिश किया, पर उन्होंने क्या किया, पूरे सोसाइटी का सिग्नेचर लिया पेपर पे, सोसाइटी के पेपर पे, और सिग्नेचर लिया कि ये फैमिली और ये लड़का ये बहुत तंग करता है और ऐसा है. मेरा बैकग्राउंड ऐसा है कि मैं टाटा इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ सोशल साइंस में डॉक्टर स्टूडेंट हूँ, और उसके बाद फिर मैंने कुछ किया नहीं, एज अ सिविलियन करके मैंने उसको ट्रीट किया, तो मैंने कुछ उसको एक्शन नहीं लिया. उसके बाद उन्होंने क्या किया कि सिस्टर को कॉन्फिडेंस में लिया और उसको बाय टीबी. फिर हम लोगों ने उसको डायग्नोज किया तो पता चला कि उसको टीबी है. तो ऐसे केसेस में व्हाट शुड आई क्या होना चाहिए स्टैंड?
नहीं, it is not related to any consumer issues. I think we need to understand your case, Hemant ji. I think so.
Yes, sir. To me also it is not clear.
Yeah. Not clear. You call Mr. Hemant bhai or to me. I will give my
Yes,
number later on. Then we
Yes,
will
sir.
discuss.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Answering Shilpa Pathade, acknowledge sir, maintenance charges amount per square feet section they levy the equal maintenance and they refuse to do so. That what is the viable solution to make them follow due process of please guide. Agnolo Gomes is there online?
Yes, he is there. Mr. Agnologon, can you unmute yourself and ask your question directly to the speaker, please?
We'll take a next question. If he comes, we can again we can
Yes, sir.
go back. I have a shop taken on property for over 30 years now. The landlord for the past years or so he started to harass me on firmly ground opportunity with an ulterior motive for vacating it. This is the case of small causes, sir. Gautam Chopra ji. This is a case of small causes.
Small causes code. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that means I'll have to file a case at small causes.
Yeah, small causes. Where you are staying? At Bandra or at Fountain? Where you are staying?
Sir, Ghatkopar East.
Acha. I think your jurisdiction might come at Bandra, I think so. That you need to consult the proper advocate. So accordingly, you will have to file because now they cannot. You are paying a rent, monthly rent.
Yeah, sir. I am paying the rent.
You are paying.
Lockdown, I paid the each and every month actually.
Each and every month you are paying a pagdi rent, na?
Yes, sir.
Then you don't have to worry about that. You are protected. You are protected.
Okay.
If anybody is giving harassment or anything, then you can lodge the police complaint accordingly.
Okay.
You make 4 or 5 police complaints from time to time.
What second, sir?
Huh?
Okay, for what? Basically, for what? Police for what actually? Under which section of the IPC or
you just tell that you just tell I am the legal tenant of this property, this owner, and these people are harassing me when during the office hours. Karke. It is a commercial or residential?
Sir, it is commercial actually.
Commercial. You can
It
tell
is
them.
dental clinic sir actually.
उनको पुलिस कंप्लेंट इस तरह से करो, बोलो मेरा ड्यूटी आवर्स में जो मेरा ऑफिस का टाइमिंग रहता है वहाँ पर कुछ बच्चे लोग आके यहाँ पर गड़बड़ करते हैं, ऐसा पहला कंप्लेंट करो। फिर सेकंड कंप्लेंट करो कि कोई बच्चे लोग गड़बड़ करता है, शायद मुझे ऐसा डाउट है कि मेरा जो ओनर है वही करता होगा। फिर बाद में पुलिस को थोड़ा मैनेज करके 1-2 बार विजिट करवाओ उधर, तो फिर बंद हो जाएगा वो। दिस प्रॉब्लम इज हैविंग विथ एवरीबॉडी, यू नो, बिकॉज ऑफ द एस्केलेशन ऑफ प्रॉपर्टी रेट्स। Anyhow, that doesn't come under the consumer.
Hello, this is Gomes, sir. Gomes. Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, this is Gomes, sir. My question, sorry, I could not unmute myself, so now I have unmuted myself.
Yeah, tell me what is the question. That office business secretary chairman.
The maintenance is unequal, sir, and they refuse to make it equal. They say no, we will not do it. We will do it as per square feet. So are they right?
I think the better person is Hemant Agrawal, who is the expert in this matter. I think he will.
Sir, and even my grievance letters, they refuse to accept it and acknowledge, and even try to intimidate and threaten me. So I have repeatedly, I have actually complained to the deputy registrar, but he seems to be not taking any action against the office bearers.
Okay.
Mr. Gomes, as per a recent Bombay High Court judgment, the order itself states that a cooperative housing society has to levy equal maintenance charges.
Okay.
All its members. So per square feet wise charges, as it is not applicable to housing societies. Even if a general body has passed a resolution stating कि हम लोग पर स्क्वायर फीट चार्ज करेंगे, तो भी वो एक्सेप्टेबल नहीं है लॉ में। तो ये इसको कंप्लेंट करना तो रजिस्ट्रार के हाथ में आता है फर्स्ट, और अगर आपने डॉक्यूमेंट्री एविडेंस क्रिएट कर दिया, फॉर एग्जांपल इफ यू हैव गिवन प्रॉपर नोटिस टू द सोसाइटी, इफ यू हैव गिवन प्रॉपर कंप्लेंट्स टू द डेप्यूटी रजिस्ट्रार, और फिर भी नहीं हो रहा है, देन you can surely approach the consumer court also, stating all these things and giving the reference of precedent of this high court judgment as well, and all these things will constitute as you can say illegal trade practices. This will have to be twisted accordingly after looking at your documents, but it can be done.
Thank you.
It can be done.
Okay sir. Okay.
And there was a question by गौतम, पगड़ी सिस्टम वगैरह वाला, तो उन्होंने पूछा कि भाई क्या क्या क्रिमिनल केसेस कर सकते हैं सोसाइटी के ऊपर। तो एक छोटा सा आंसर उसमें ऐसा है कि अगर आपको लैंडलॉर्ड हैरास कर रहा है तो आईपीसी के अंदर हैरासमेंट का भी एक सेक्शन है, एक इंटिमिडेशन का भी सेक्शन है, मतलब इनडायरेक्टली धमकाना वगैरह का भी सेक्शन है, और एक सेक्शन है न्यूसेंस का भी। अगर आप उसको प्रॉपरली भाड़ा वगैरह दिए जा रहे हो तो ब्रीच ऑफ ट्रस्ट का भी एक सेक्शन लगता है। इस तरह 4-5 एक सेक्शन लैंडलॉर्ड के अगेंस्ट में लग सकते हैं। ये सब डिपेंडिंग है आपके पास डॉक्यूमेंट्री एविडेंसेस क्या क्या है, और आपके पास फिजिकल विटनेसेस, मतलब आपके 2 विटनेस तो मिनिमम लगेंगे, 2 व्यक्ति, इंडिविजुअल व्यक्ति लगेंगे जो ये कहेगा कि हाँ लैंडलॉर्ड इसको मेरे सामने इस तरह हैरास कर रहा था। आपने अगर कोई ऑडियो वीडियो और रिकॉर्डिंग कर रखा हुआ है ये सब चीज़ों का, तो ये सब हेल्प करेगा। बाकी स्मॉल कॉजेस का जैसे साहब ने बताया कि स्मॉल कॉजेस में तो है ही है, और अगर आपको क्रिमिनल केस करना है तो ये सब भी आप कर सकते हैं इसके अंदर। द बेस्ट पर्सन टू डू दिस थिंग वुड बी लॉयर स्पेशलाइजिंग इन क्रिमिनल मैटर्स। Okay, sir, there is no other question as such, and it is already 9.
सर सवाल पूछ सकता हूँ मैं?
अच्छा, here the Sanjay Sinhal's phone is crashed.
नहीं सर, बात ऐसी है, जो गौरव जी का सवाल था वो शायद ठीक से पूछ नहीं पाए। अभी जिस प्रकार से कोरोना में था लास्ट ईयर 2020 में कि जिसको पता चला कोरोना, उसको गवर्नमेंट अथॉरिटीज बोलते थे क्वारंटाइन हो जाओ किसी भी हॉस्पिटल में, नर्सिंग होम में। अभी 2021 में इन्होंने कहा कि होम क्वारंटाइन। तो मुझे लगता है सवाल ये पूछ रहे हैं कि शायद इनका नहीं तो मुझे जनरल सवाल है कि किसी को अगर टीबी हो, क्या सोसाइटी के मेंबर सभी मिलके कंपलसरी बोल सकते हैं कि वो मेंबर घर में नहीं रह सकता, कहीं नर्सिंग होम या हॉस्पिटल या शेल्टर होम में जाके रहे? ऐसा कोई कानून है? हेमंत अग्रवाल जी, आप इसमें रोशनी डालें तो बेहतर।
सर ये सॉरी फॉर द इंटरप्शन, ये तो पर्पसफुली किया गया है, ये मैनमेड है।
हेलो,
हाँ मैनमेड है, ये पर्पसफुली किया है, इट्स नॉट अ नेचुरल, इट्स अ मैनमेड है ये। और ये पर्पसफुली किया हुआ है, सोसाइटी है, और उन्होंने कुछ मसल पावर इस्तेमाल की है, बाजू के लड़कों को लेके 10-25 लोगों को आगे इकट्ठा किया, पूरी सोसाइटी इसमें इन्वॉल्व है। सोसाइटी और बाजू वाली जहाँ पे मैं रहता हूँ सोसाइटी इन्वॉल्व है, और उसके बाजू वाली सोसाइटी इन्वॉल्व है इसमें। तो ऐसे इसमें लेना जरूरी है।
नहीं, आपका कोर इशू ये है कि ना टीबी का एलिगेशन लगा है, तो मुझे वो हेमंत अग्रवाल जी पूछे कि इस बीमारी में क्या सोसाइटी के मेंबर्स मिलके कंपलसरी मेंबर को या मेंबर के साथ में कोई रह रहा है उसे बोल सकते हैं कि घर छोड़ के जावे? कुछ इसमें रोशनी डालें।
Okay, this is the last question. I'll just tell you briefly. On grounds of disease or on grounds of religion, nobody is entitled to tell anybody कि आप ये करो या वो करो या घर छोड़ के जाओ. That is absolutely a criminal offense. और कंज्यूमर कोर्ट में नहीं बनेगा सर ये मैटर, ना तो कोऑपरेटिव कोर्ट में बनेगा, ना तो रजिस्ट्रार के पास में बनेगा। आपको प्रॉपर एविडेंस लेके ही आपका बहुत अच्छा सॉल्यूशन है कि आप ये क्रिमिनल कोर्ट में इसको फाइल कर सकते हो। ये डिस्क्रिमिनेशन हो गया, ये तो आप भी समझ रहे हो उस चीज को, है ना? तो रेस के हिसाब से, रिलीजन के हिसाब से, डिसीज के हिसाब से आप ये नहीं कह पाओगे कि आप ये जगह छोड़ के चले जाओ, ये प्रोहिबिटेड है टोटली। वी विल कंक्लूड दिस सेशन। मिस्टर रमेश, इफ यू हैव एनी कंक्लूडिंग वर्ड सर?
I think one more. What are the questions are there actually? I have given my contact numbers. Anybody can call me. Otherwise, I will tell all the participants call Mr. Hemant Agarwal or me directly. No problem. We will resolve the issues if there anything else is there. And there are many issues which are we are also unable to give the answers, because every day in the law field now we are also getting a new things happening, you know. So we are also learning as of today. So if there is any Consumer Protection Act, if you have any problem with the consumer cases and all, you can call me. And even this cooperative society matters also, you can call me. So now I am a consultant to many cooperative societies, also housing societies in Mumbai. And as Hemant Agrawal told me, that I am also arbitrator, empaneled in the arbitrator panel for the multi-state cooperative societies also. So we are there always to help you, and hope that the session is good today. So
it is very, very informative. We were not expecting.
Sir, would you please share the name of the YouTube channel?
We will be publishing it on the WhatsApp groups, all the WhatsApp groups जहाँ से भी आपको ये वेबिनार का मिला हुआ है. वो चैनल का नाम इस समय मेरे पास में नहीं है, but we will be definitely doing it, and it will be definitely published, put up in the WhatsApp groups, and you can view it over there. Due to shortage of time today, now we are not able to take up the next speaker. That was a subject like we had harassment by the managing committee relating to membership transfers. So this thing we will be taking it up in the next webinar whenever we do that. I will conclude this session today, and I wish to thank Mr. Ramesh Babu for all the information he has given, and for the patience specifically he has shown to all of you by answering all your questions. And it was very, very satisfactory, sir. Thank you once again, sir. And we will... Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Ramesh, please.
Yes, because I wanted to say thanks to you, that is Mr. Hemant Agrawal, because this is my first session that I am giving a lecture on this thing, so I am not so comfortable, you know. I hope that next meeting I will be more comfortable, I think so.
Yes, sir. बड़ी बात तो नहीं है, अपना मुंह बड़ा नहीं खोलूंगा, लेकिन but I will tell you कि most people get comfortable in my company, sir. Okay, sir. We will conclude for today's session, and whenever we are holding next webinar, we will definitely inform in all the WhatsApp groups as well.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you all the participants for joining us today.
Thank you.
And take care of yourself, everybody.
Yes.
Thank you very much.